Tippy time my damies, Topcat here and welcome back to the channel. The heist battleground on the moon went live today in the grandmaster rotation. Originally I thought the Mars bunker was going to be the toughest one this season, but my fire team and I ran into a few issues with this middle room. The issue was that no matter what, those goddamn Scorn crossbows would one-shot my ass. I tried a cocktail of resist that Hunter S. Thompson would be proud of. I used both Void and Sniper resist, triple stacked, nothing worked. Even inside of a well, it didn't matter, we were just falling over. Before we made the call to have a subclass identity surgery to triple strand titans, I had one last option. I recalled that the Renewal Grasps got buffed this season. In actual fact, it just got reverted, so it's actually more like they just duct tape the penis back on. The base Dustfield cooldown was 152 seconds, it's now back to 62 seconds. So I slapped them on and went to town. Their armor perk is called Depth of Dustfield. Your Dustfield grenades have a much larger effect radius. Allies inside the Dustfield take reduced damage, and targets inside the area deal reduced damage. This kit is similar to Strand's wovenmail and sever combination. At base, it offers us a 50% damage reduction, with chest mods that'll put us past 60% to match that of wovenmail. I use Durance, now our slow that we apply lasts longer, and our grenades will last longer. So this will keep us safer for longer, and the more slow stacks we have, these will turn into more freezers. Whisper of Fishes will increase the damage and size of the burst of the stasis when we destroy a crystal or a frozen target, making our weapons, melees, grenades, and our super more potent. The Touch of Winter aspect gives all of our grenades enhanced functionality. For our Dustfield grenades, it adds a small crystal formation in the center of it. This we can use to do shattered damage. It can in turn make us those stasis shards. But although it doesn't actually state it, the grass will actually supersize this crystal, taking it from shin height to double overhead. So now our grenades slow faster, shatter bigger, we also have a high uptime with them. My build nets you a grenade every 7 to 17 seconds, situation pending, so I can run an Ashes to Assets mod on my helmet for that bonus super energy on my grenade kills. And with Whispered Chains we can gain a further damage resistance while standing near a friendly crystal. So with our chest resist, our Renewal Grasps and this crystal, we have an 83% damage resist against those close proximity targets that we are dueling with. Now the emergency reinforcement mod is also going to offer us a 10% damage resist if we are put to that red bar health. Now we pretty much always have an armor charge of 3 with this, as we are using the elemental charge mod to keep it so. Our stasis hunter has got damage resist and damage reductions up the wazoo, but because we tank everything we can often forget to heal. So recuperation is going to be a must here. And if possible, I'll try and run it with a solar subclass. You give him the damage resist and he can give you the heal and radiate. Now before we go much further, please hit that thumbs button if you're digging it, it helps more of you see more of this. This build has a great weapon synergy. The Scepters is the king of freeze. The Implement has an updated catalyst and now makes more ice. The Verglass I personally think is the best, but it makes so much ice it can often piss off your allies, so I mainly run this in solo activities. But for this GM I chose to use the conditional finality. Of unstops in close proximity, it was an obvious choice, and it really helped to spawn trap enemies as they exited those doors. Now to maximize the grenade's resistance, we want to wait till that last moment, ideally before shattering that middle crystal. Then we let Whisperer Shards do its thing. When we shatter stasis crystals, we gain a boost to our grenade recharge rate. Grim Harvest is going to give us stasis shards from any target that is slowed or frozen, which will in turn feed us melee energy faster. With Impact Induction we cause melee damage to reduce our grenade cooldown. This will close that loop, so now I can get grenades in as little as 7 seconds whilst not sacrificing any damage reduction. Whisper of Conduction will drag those stasis shards towards us, so we don't need to scamper around collecting our toys whilst we're trying to save that GM run. Bolstering Detonation will grant us class ability energy when doing grenade damage. And Gambler's Dodge will feed us a melee charge if dodging near an enemy. So now, at any moment, we have at least one ability capable of slowing enemies and perpetuating my snowplow. Feel free to pause here for a full build breakdown, but there will be a dim link in the description below. The Renewal Grasps are back. Would I use these over a strand build? Yes I would. These grenades offer us a form of woven mail, sever and suspension all in one tidy package. Top that with a superior super and it is absolute in-game gold. Please feel free to leave any questions or suggestions in the comments down below, and until next time, tippy time my damies, what a tie.